Well, hello everyone. Hello, REG Global Scholars. So this is just going to be a quick video Zoom guide as far as the REG Global Shark Preview Coordinator's responsibilities are concerned. So let's say I'm the coordinator today, and I'm going to be helping you, kind of walk you through what you are supposed to be doing and what should be doing and what your role entails into the Shark Preview, I guess, given. Interview. So let's say you've just jumped on. At this point, you want to make sure that you're the host. So as I can see that I'm the host, so I'm good to go. Also, I would say so. You will have 15 minutes before everybody gets on. So at this point, you want to just check that you have all the information. So I would say make sure that you have the Master Shark Preview interview schedule pull it up on one of your browsers. So on the given particular day, so let's say today is the Jan 8th, and right now I don't know, the time is, let's say, 8:15. I'm just getting started. So for raises global scholars who's supposed to be there, the staff that are supposed to be there, and then the candidates. So you will see the names, so A, B, C, D. So this is just an example, but you get the idea. So once you know where everybody's supposed to be or who's supposed to be joining, you go back to the Zoom, and then you take a look at your waiting room. Take care of all that, you can go ahead and admit the OIA staff and register scholars. So I don't know, for an example right now, I will go ahead and admit candidate B. Do not ever admit all, because there are going to be people that are usually just waiting and just waiting to jump on. So do not ever press admit all. But at this time, I'm going to be only admitting the OIA staff and registered scholars. So and that's why I don't have enough people to as I'm recording this. But you get the idea that you never want to press admit all. But let's say your interview is about to begin. So right now I said it's let's say around 8:10, 8:15. So you're gonna go ahead and manually admit people. So I know maybe candidate A is supposed to be in, candidate D is supposed to be there, candidate E is supposed to be there, right? Um, so at this point, you just welcome everybody. Well, let's say, hi everyone, my name is Ramesh, and welcome to your Shark Preview. So, next, what you do is make sure that the presenter is the co host. So, for example, for right now, I know that candidate B is my co-host, and he's going to be presenting uh, and doing the presentation. So make candidate B the co-host. Great. So you have that out of the way. Uh, I would actually suggest doing this a little bit earlier before the candidates jump on, but I just forgot to do that a little bit ago. So as you're introducing people, you introduce what the interview will entail. So you'll say that everybody will have a 20 minutes presentation at the beginning, followed by 20 minutes of interview or activity, depending on where you're assigned, and then you switch. So meaning, if you were in an interview, you will go into the activity. If you were in the activity, you will go into the interview. So once you have introduced the agenda for the day, you will welcome the presenter. So at this point, I know that my candidate B, who is the co-host, is going to be presenting. So I introduce candidate B and say, take it away. So they can take share their screen and present for the first 20 minutes. So let's say with the presentation is done, everything is good. Uh, we're gonna be going into the breakout rooms, right? So you welcome and thank the presenter who just presented, and then you press on the breakout room. So you introduce the breakout rooms at this point, right? Let's say now that the first part of our interview is done, we're going to be going into the breakout rooms. So the breakout rooms will be pre-assigned. So as you can see, there are 4 breakout rooms: interview number 1, interview number 2, interview number 3, and the activity, obviously. So the way you assign participants into those breakout rooms, sorry about that, is you press on the assign and assign the particular participants, right? So the way you do is basically just, if I know the candidate belongs to the interview number 1 breakout room, I just press on that. Let's say you go to the interview number 2, you press on candidate B. You press interview number 3, I know that candidate D belongs there. You click on the candidate D section, and then the activity, you say candidate E. All right. So before opening all the breakout rooms, you give people reminders so that when you get the notification to join the breakout rooms, please accept it. And again, whenever you're in breakout rooms, make sure that you never leave the breakout rooms. And even if you finish early, please remain in those breakout rooms. Also, when as I said, do not leave the breakout room. So once the breakout room closes, then you will have the option to return to the main session, and that's when you click and accept that button and return to the main section, right? So right now, let's say you have assigned people, you've given the reminders, you go ahead and open all rooms. So I'm going to go ahead, open all rooms. So now I can see that everybody is in the breakout rooms. So now I just wait till the breakout rooms close. So you can double check, make sure that everybody is in the correct breakout room. So I know according to my sign up interview schedule that I can close this, that, the candidate A is supposed to be in interview 1, Deb is supposed to be in interview 1. So make sure that I go back into the breakout room and there are candidates. So I know the candidate A is in interview number 1. So that's great. So you do that for the entire section. So this is going to be the first section of the breakout rooms. And again, as I said before, so you will switch. So whoever is in the interview, they will go into the activity, and whoever is in the activity go into the interview for the last session. So we'll just wait till the breakout rooms close and everybody comes to the main session. So you will get a notification saying time is up, 2 minutes breakout rooms. Do you want to close all breakout rooms now? Right now it was quick for 2 minutes, but there it will be 16 minutes. So you can say close now. And then the candidates should get notifications saying leave the breakout rooms and join. So they have 120 seconds to rejoin the main session. Welcome back, everyone. As you basically say that, and you introduce, in a sense, saying that I hope you enjoyed your activity or in the interview, wherever you were. And now I'm going to reassign you to a different breakout. So if you were in an interview right now, you're going to go into the activity. If you were in the activity, you're going to go into the interview. So you go back to the breakout rooms and you move people around. So let's say now the candidate A was in interview number 1. Now that goes into the activity. So the interview 1 will go into the activity. So whoever was in the activity will go into the interview. So you just basically move people around according to the schedule or where they're supposed to be. So the candidate B was in the interview 1, so they will go into the activity. I know candidate E was in the activity, then the candidate E will go into the interviews. So you basically move people around using the move to option, right? Clearly right now I don't have enough candidates to move people around, but once you have everybody who's supposed to be there, you will have enough options to move people around. And then once you've created all that, you can again reassign them all the rooms. So you open all the rooms, and again you provide the reminders. Please accept the invitation when you get it, and please return to the session once your breakout room is closed, but do not leave the session. And then once you've provided those reminders, you open all the rooms again. Again, this is basically just what we did earlier, where we would just wait. We let people, and we double check again, right? We want to make sure that we have reassigned the breakout rooms to specific people. So if I knew the candidate A was in an interview according to the interview schedule, right? Candidate A was in the interview at the beginning. Now that person should be in the activity, and I can clearly see that uh, candidate A is in activity. So that's how you double check. So now you get the option of where you want to close the breakout rooms. You go ahead and press close now, and then everyone will rejoin, right? Again, you welcome back everyone as everybody joining, right? Make sure that everybody's together. Now I know that all my participants who were in the breakout rooms are all coming together. I thank everybody. Thank you so much, and we hope that you enjoyed your interviews and activity and engaging with us. And then you basically say goodbye. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's done as far as the coordinator role is concerned. So I'm going to stop recording now.